Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode. We are here in a state-of-the-art, really, dog facility. I'm going to get you a couple shots of it. But we got free reign of the place for as long as I need to work with Bandit. Really cool joint. And there's a loop around over at that end. And all these smaller ringed areas are left unlocked, so you can put a dog in there and separate them from the general, which is also a great thing. So they can watch other dogs work. I think a guy named Jimmy Howitt, I think, is he's the guy who actually has been breeding Daniel Boone's out here. And he's supposed to bring a couple by and they're going to run together. Yesterday, and it was, it was, training dogs is an up and down thing. But we were running them with dogs. We were running them on deer. And he did magnificently the whole day. Just magnificent. He was running with his buddy he teamed up with was a Australian Shepherd who was maybe a month older than him. And he was the boss and Bandit was, tagging along. And oh man, they ran 5 deer out of the woods, and I'm pretty certain those guys hunting dogs, if he would have let him, we would have let him go like that, they would have ran that deer till it couldn't run no more, and they would have probably brought it down or bayed until we came. Oh, look at that. Missed throw. That's sad. He's already rooted up 2 toys that someone left behind, so he's got that going for him. I forgot his treats. I can't find my hoodie. I don't know what the hell I did with it, but it had the treats and the duck in it, and I really wanted to try shooting a duck out of a slingshot for him. Oh, what you doing, Bandito? Il Bandito. He just bored waiting for someone to show up. Yeah, but this is a really nice facility. This is the smaller dog area. And it wraps around the other side. Again, we've got another of these islands. They're all, you can open them all up. That one right there. And let him, if he wants to dig around or do something really, destructive, that's what that's for. Or alternately, if you've got like a pack of hound dogs, you have them in there waiting while you're out here working with them. And that is the double door and the fountains. And I believe they will also do come. See, here's the problem with him. He's getting aloof. And he is not coming to the command come, which is what we're working on today. Really cool facility, though. Come. Up close, the clicker works, but I don't think it has enough auditory power at distance. So we're using a sportsman's whistle. And you see he is healing quite nicely when he is on track. Come. This way, Bandit. Come on. Good boy. Oh, and a tennis ball. Oh, that's where it went. Yeah, I threw his tennis ball. Bandit. Bandit. You want that? Huh? Fine, get him. He's a little bit tuckered out already. I tell you what, I wouldn't give to dog sit that Australian Shepherd, though. The two of them, the dynamic between the two of them, he was rubbing off on Bandit very quickly, and he was a magnificent animal. I mean, he would go from down there and just run top speed all the way through here, all the way over where that tractor is, and back like 3 times, just doing it for fun. And came at distance. Yeah, this guy had really worked with this Shepherd, but Shepherd himself was a hell of a dog. Oh, look at that. What's going on over there, Bandit? You wanna go see? Bark, 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 bark. Get him. Bark. Yeah. Bark. He is, funny enough, he's an extremely quiet dog. He doesn't bark a lot, and I haven't discouraged it at all. I've actually tried to encourage him to do it. I've heard his voice, his true voice, a couple times. He's got a bay and a bark. And it's funny, he sounds like a full-grown ass dog right now, and his bark is loud. But he never does it. I'll get whining, whimpering. I'll get even growling. But he is not a loud dog. He doesn't like to make a lot of ruckus. As a matter of fact, that's going to be one of his strengths in the long run. Is the fact that he can. I mean, you listen to his paws. He's near silent, and that's going to be working his advantage as a hunting dog, because he's going to be able to sneak up on birds and stuff like that. And I've already taught him that, you know, if you see a dove on the ground, grab it. And he has damn near done it a couple times already in the backyard. Yeah, Bandit, poor Bandit. He's looking like he's already tuckered out quite a bit. He was running and running and running. But we're going to let him get good and acclimated to the outdoors before we do any more taking him out into the woods, because he slipped his lead and ran down the middle of the road in the rush hour traffic and with me, and almost got us both hit by cars a couple times. Ran all the way up to the next neighborhood and hid in the bushes from me like a bad boy. And that earned him his first rebuke. It was just a grab him by the scruff of the neck, but it was less than enough. So now what I'm gonna need to do is the guys are saying I need to get him a harness, because out in that brush and stuff, we don't want him getting, you know, taking any like a cypress, or not a cypress, but like a mesquite thorn, or you know, greenbrier cuts and stuff like that. So we're gonna get him a vest, and it's probably obviously gonna have a couple of utility pouches on it. So guy over there, tractor nod to me like, yep. But overall, Bandit's done a really good job. He's housebroken. I mean, you know, he's chewed the carpet a couple times. So we're trying to fine tune it where we can harness that destructive behavior. One of the reasons I came out here with the pouch I got from Fort Yargo was that that seems to get his attention more than just about anything. Cause your lip, is your lip hurt? Well, you got stuff on your lip. That's what it was. You silly. What you think? Want your minion? Huh? Yeah. Let me take that. Sure. Just hang out with him. Now I'm kicking myself that I didn't bring his treats and I didn't bring his duck. So I wanted to fire that thing out of a slingshot and make him just chase it, because he loves that duck. You know, not so hot, tennis ball, yeah, a couple times, you know, I've said that, but that duck, he'll bring that duck back to you 45 times. Oh. You see that? That's all I ever hear him do. Of course, now he's approaching 4 months old, and just, you know, the month, month and a half we've had him, you know, we've already managed to get most of the basics down, so that's a good sign. Just the you know, taking the hunting aspect and the outdoors aspect of the animal, we're going to take a lot more seriously. So we're going to slowly get him so used to being here that it just basically he's you know, second home. He's also going to be he's already used to being in the kennel. If you're hanging out at the house, he'll just go in his kennel. He thinks that's his room. He'll just go in there and hang out. You generally, like one time we left and forgot to shut the door, and he stayed in that damn kennel the whole time. He was just content to. We were having, I think it was Pluto TV we had it on, and he thought, you know, maybe there was someone there from hearing voices, and he was just content. We came back, he was asleep in his cage. Yeah, but I think him is tuckered out. He come out here and have a good old time. He got to chase a bird in the backyard, and he almost got that. It was a dove, and he almost got it. Yeah, these dove in my backyard. There's like 6 or 7 dove back there, and they scratch around in the backyard, and he just is so quiet that he snuck right up on these birds. Didn't even see him coming, and he took a snap in there. He almost got one. We try to document some of this stuff further because it's really interesting. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's Bandit's update for today, and always remember, there's wealth around you. Stay safe.